The legend himself, the GOAT of calisthenics, Laizans, is gone? Well, his last YouTube video was posted 5 months ago. At least he posts some Insta stories once in a while, but ever since I haven't heard much of him. Laizans was born in March 21, 2000 and raised in Riga, Latvia. He started gymnastics at a pretty young age, switched to calisthenics and became a calisthenics legend. Now, the thing that I want to talk about today is only because he haven't posted a video for quite some time now, he is still in our heads. Laizans is such a legend, has so much aura, because he was a big inspiration for everyone. I have a live podcast series on YouTube called Calisthenics Talk, where I talk with athletes about all kind of topics and ask them all the same question. Do you have a calisthenics inspiration? And if so, who? And they all, you guessed right, said Laizans.
Laizans for sure, he was like my main thing, no? Yeah. The guy basically like took me from the Bar Brothers movement and stole me into the like street workout movement, which was like the best thing that could have happened to me.
I just always had a love for like making video. Like I loved making videos, bro, like besides calisthenics. So a little bit like at the beginning I was inspired by like Laizans and some of the older guys who were vlogging and stuff.
I like more content, let's say Laizans did in the back in the days, you know, with this crew. Definitely Laizans is one of my, that's my most favorite guy. That's one of the, really? At that time I remember that I totally hated Laizans, like, you know, that freaking young guy, I don't know what I said, but basically I remember that I didn't like him. And so when I checked out few videos on YouTube, okay, well, this is good. And Chris area, who is that, man? I don't know.
Then coincidentally, Laizans popped up on my feed, which was super random. And then when I saw what he could do, that was nuts. And he was super tall as well and stuff like that. Yeah. So I freaked out. And then after, when I saw that video, I've just been following that guy for a long time as well. He has been a huge amount of inspiration for me.
The thing is that it is super important and super helpful to have an inspiration, to look up to something. Whether it is a person, it can be anything. It is nice to have something that keeps you motivated, that keeps you on track, that makes you feel you want to be the best version of yourself. Laizans is one of the few calisthenics athletes that are not only very strong in calisthenics, but are also people that can be looked up to in every way. Lifestyle, health, image, training. In my whole calisthenics journey, I was very insecure about my weight and my height. I was basically the complete opposite of what the ideal calisthenics body looks like. And I know 100% that all of you have at least once in their life watched a video about only if you're short you can planche. Only if you're skinny you are good at calisthenics. And especially as a person, so myself, that doesn't fit this ideal body, I was always insecure. I always questioned myself, can I be good at calisthenics? And especially Laizans helped me to understand that you don't need to be necessarily skinny, small, short in order to be good at calisthenics. Every time I've seen him compete, every time I've seen him doing skills, I was always like, it is possible. You can achieve it, even though your body isn't ideal for calisthenics. And this is why I say it can be super helpful to have somebody as an idol, to have somebody that keeps you motivated, because then you know everything is possible. If just one dude achieves something, then it is 100% possible. There's also a pretty interesting clip. Chris Area was in a podcast with Larry Wheels, OG podcast, and they talked about calisthenics, about the 2-finger full planche. And what he said was, because somebody achieved the 2-finger full planche, then more and more achieved it.
And then once they saw the first person do it, all of a sudden like 4 more people can do it.
One dude achieved it, boom, another. All the other athletes achieved it too, because they knew it is possible. When I first started, so my first year, I've watched the Eric Bassi compilation of him doing planche. It's a pretty famous video, you've probably watched it too, and you don't realize how many times I've watched it. It is unbelievable. I've watched it over and over again. Why? Because this video said to me, you got this, come on, train, give 100%, never give up. Eric Bassi was my biggest inspiration when I first started. The first athlete that showed me everything is possible. His insane planche combos, his insane handstand combos, everything. So yeah, another short video. I try to make longer videos in future, definitely, but I would say that's it with the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment and like down below, much appreciated. Subscribe to my channel and see you next time, guys, okay?